Ever thought of learning Spanish and getting certified? Today, we dive deep into the DELE A1 level course and its paper pattern. This is a beginner-level course designed for individuals with a basic knowledge of Spanish. The diplomas of Spanish as a foreign language, or DELE, are official certifications granted by none other than the Instituto Cervantes, commissioned by the Spanish Ministry of Education and Vocational Training. This means that the DELE A1 level course is not just any Spanish course, but an internationally recognized certification of your Spanish language proficiency. It's designed to help learners acquire fundamental skills in listening, speaking, reading, and writing in Spanish, covering basic vocabulary, grammar rules, and common expressions essential for everyday communication. Now that we know what DELE A1 level course is, how about we take a look at how it's structured? A well-structured course is key to effective learning. The DELE A1 level course is no exception. This course is meticulously designed to guide learners on their journey of mastering Spanish, starting from the basics and gradually progressing to more complex elements of the language. The structure of the DELE A1 level course is crafted to help you acquire fundamental skills in 4 key areas: listening, speaking, reading, and writing in Spanish. This holistic approach ensures that you develop a well-rounded understanding and ability to communicate effectively in Spanish. Firstly, the listening component of the course is designed to help you grasp the rhythm and nuances of spoken Spanish. You'll be exposed to a variety of accents, dialects, and everyday conversational situations. This exposure will ultimately enhance your comprehension skills and your ability to understand spoken Spanish in real-world scenarios. Next, the speaking element of the course aims to help you express your thoughts and ideas in Spanish. You'll be encouraged to engage in dialogues, practice pronunciation, and learn how to convey your thoughts effectively. This will not only boost your confidence, but also help you interact seamlessly in Spanish. The reading part of the course focuses on improving your ability to understand written Spanish. You'll be introduced to various types of texts, from news articles to fictional stories. This will help you expand your vocabulary, understand the context, and grasp the structure of Spanish sentences. Lastly, the writing element of the course will guide you in crafting clear and concise texts in Spanish. You'll learn how to write emails, messages, and descriptions following the appropriate tone and style. This skill is crucial, especially in a professional setup where written communication holds significant importance. But that's not all. The DELE A1 level course also includes learning basic vocabulary, grammar rules, and common expressions. These are essential building blocks for everyday communication in Spanish, so you'll be equipped with all the necessary tools to start conversing in Spanish. Now we have an idea of the course structure, it's time to understand the paper pattern. A clear understanding of the paper pattern can set you up for success in the DELE A1 level exam. This is especially true for the first 2 sections of the exam: listening comprehension and reading comprehension. Let's start with listening comprehension, or as it's known in Spanish, comprensión auditiva. This section is designed to assess your ability to understand spoken Spanish in everyday situations. You'll listen to short audio recordings and then answer multiple choice questions based on the information you've heard. The audio clips are crafted to mimic real-life scenarios, so you'll hear dialogues and monologues that reflect conversational Spanish. This section is all about testing your oral comprehension skills, so listen carefully. Next, we have reading comprehension, or comprensión de lectura. In this section, you'll be given short text to read, and then you'll answer multiple choice questions to demonstrate your understanding of the content. The texts are simple and relate to everyday topics. For instance, you might read a short email, an advertisement, or a brief news article. The aim here is to assess your ability to understand written Spanish, to extract key information, and to infer meaning from context. Both these sections, listening and reading comprehension, are designed to evaluate your ability to understand and process Spanish in its written and spoken forms. They test your ability to grasp the main ideas, to comprehend specific details, and to understand the general meaning in different contexts. Remember, the DELE A1 level exam is all about demonstrating your basic proficiency in Spanish. It's not just about knowing the words and grammar, it's about understanding and communicating effectively. So, as you prepare for the exam, Focus on improving your comprehension skills in both listening and reading. Practice with a variety of materials, expose yourself to different accents and writing styles, and most importantly, don't rush. Take your time to understand the context, the nuances, and the overall meaning. Listening and reading comprehension are crucial, but so are writing and speaking. Let's look at those next. Writing and speaking are the other two pillars of the DELE A1 level exam. Let's explore them. The third section of the DELE A1 exam is writing, or as it's known in Spanish, expresión escrita. This section is designed to evaluate the candidate's ability to convey information clearly and accurately in written Spanish. Candidates are required to pen down short text, such as emails, messages, or descriptions. The prompts for these tasks are pretty straightforward, focusing on everyday situations or common topics. Remember, the goal here is to showcase your ability to write in Spanish in a clear, coherent, and correct manner. Now, let's move on to the final section, speaking or expression oral. This could be nerve-wracking for some, as it involves a face-to-face interview with an examiner, but don't fret. The conversation topics are quite basic, revolving around personal information, daily routines, likes and dislikes, and other rudimentary subjects. The aim of this section is to assess your ability to communicate orally in real-life situations. You're not expected to deliver a Shakespearean monologue in Spanish. It's all about showing that you can hold a basic conversation in the language. So, to recap, the DELE A1 exam assesses your listening, reading, writing, and speaking skills in Spanish. Each section carries equal weight and is crucial in demonstrating your overall language proficiency. The writing section tests your ability to convey clear and accurate information in written Spanish based on provided prompts. The speaking section, on the other hand, evaluates your ability to engage in a basic conversation on everyday topics. It's important to remember that the DELE A1 exam isn't just about knowing Spanish vocabulary and grammar, it's about being able to use the language effectively in real-life situations. That's why the exam covers all 4 language skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Now we know the paper pattern well, but how should one prepare for this exam? Let's find out. Preparation is the key to cracking any exam, and the DELE A1 level exam is no different. Getting ready for this exam involves a mix of structured learning, self-study, and plenty of practice. Let's delve into some strategies to help you prepare effectively. First off, consider enrolling in a language course specifically tailored to the A1 level. These courses are designed to align with the DELE A1 syllabus, ensuring you cover all the necessary topics. They offer a structured approach to learning, with lessons often broken down into manageable units. You'll get a chance to practice listening, speaking, reading, and writing in Spanish under the guidance of a trained instructor. Next, practice materials are your best friend. Many of these courses provide supplementary resources to help you practice and reinforce what you've learned. These may include worksheets, audio recordings, practice tests, and more. Use these materials to familiarize yourself with the format of the exam and to identify areas where you need improvement. Textbooks are another useful resource. Look for books that focus on Spanish vocabulary, grammar, and conversation at the A1 level. They often include exercises and quizzes to help you apply what you've learned. Remember, understanding the rules of the language is just as important as being able to use the language fluently. In this digital age, online resources and language apps have become indispensable tools in language learning. Websites provide a wealth of resources, from grammar explanations to vocabulary lists, and language apps offer interactive exercises that make learning fun. You can practice at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Finally, don't forget the importance of regular practice. Try to incorporate Spanish into your daily life. Listen to Spanish music, watch Spanish movies, read Spanish books, or even try speaking in Spanish with friends or a language exchange partner. This real-world exposure will help you get comfortable with the language and improve your fluency. With diligent preparation, you can confidently face the DELE A1 level exam. Remember, the goal is not just to pass the exam, but to truly understand and use the Spanish language. So, take your time, practice regularly, and most importantly, enjoy the learning journey. The DELE A1 level course and exam are the first steps towards mastering the Spanish language. This beginner's course, structured to cultivate fundamental skills in Spanish, is your gateway to grasping basic vocabulary, grammar, and everyday expressions essential for communication. The exam, divided into 4 sections, listening comprehension, reading comprehension, writing, and speaking, is designed to assess your ability to understand and express yourself in Spanish effectively. The listening and reading sections test your comprehension skills through multiple choice questions, while the writing and speaking sections evaluate your ability to convey information clearly and engage in real-life conversations. This course and exam are perfect for those wishing to acquire an internationally recognized certification of their Spanish language proficiency. With the right understanding and preparation, you're all set to ace the DELE A1 level exam. So go ahead, take the plunge into the exciting world of Spanish.